All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. So we are back doing some more Rush. This is all thanks to our patron, Doug. So shout out to you, man. What's up? And the song we're going to be checking out today is Stick It Out. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go. I guess I'll go ahead and pull up the lyrics.
Trust to your instinct if it's safely restrained. Lightning reactions must be carefully trained. Heat of the moment, curse of the young. Spit out your anger, don't swallow your tongue.
Hey.
Don't swallow the poison. Spit it out. Don't swallow your pride. Stick it out. Don't swallow your anger. Spit it out. Don't swallow the lies. Natural reflex. Pendulum swing. You might be too dizzy to do the right thing.
This sounds so mean.
Trial under fire, ultimate proof. Moment of crisis, don't swallow the truth. Stick it out. Don't swallow the poison. Spit it out. Don't swallow your pride. Stick it out. Don't swallow your anger. Spit it out. Don't swallow the lies. Stick it out. Stick it out. Each time we bathe our reactions in artificial light, each time we alter the focus to make the wrong move seem right, you get so used to deception, you make yourself a nervous wreck. You get so used to surrender, running back to cover your neck.
Oh.
Heat of the moment, curse of the young. Spit out your anger, don't swallow your tongue. Stick it out. Don't swallow the poison. Spit it out. Don't swallow your pride. Stick it out. Don't swallow your anger. Spit it out. Don't swallow the lies. Don't swallow the poison.
Wow.
Spit it out. Don't swallow your pride. Stick it out. Don't swallow your anger. Spit it out. Don't swallow the lies. Stick it out. Stick it out. Stick it out. Spit it out. Stick it out. Spit it out.
Oh, man. All right. So this is different. This is way, way different than a lot of the Rush that I've been consuming over the past year, over the months. I haven't really explored too much of the 90s Rush or mid 90s Rush, but this definitely had that mid 90s down-tuned kind of vibe to it. I guess to put it in words that would make sense, this would be like Rush doing grunge, because this is probably the grungiest, the darkest that I've ever heard this band. I love the work from the 80s. I love the work from the 70s. But going into the 90s, it's like it sounds like that 90s alternative rock kind of vibe. And it caught me off guard, because going into this, I was expecting maybe some synths, some keyboards, maybe a guitar solo or something like that. And it had none of that. This had like all the vibes and flares of a 90s single. It was like these guys were going into the studio and the record executives were like, this is what's cool. You're going to down to your guitars and you're going to make a song that is going to be about teenage angst. Because that one was popular back then. Back, in the 90s, a lot of, that's what was grunge was. It's like emotional angst of teenagers or people that were going through it. And so this is kind of like an anti-angst song, because from what I gathered, I'm not too sure, you guys can fill me in the comment section. Spit It Out is basically, it's saying don't believe everything you hear, trust in yourself, all the negativity, don't swallow it or don't internalize it, spit it out. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what I got from the song, which is completely, it's almost like opposite of what everybody else is saying, because bands like Nirvana or the nu metal bands, they were all like, embrace the anger and cut yourself and all this other shit. So here you have Rush. They have the same kind of vibe, the sound, but this is really like a positive song, in guise of like a dark kind of sound. So this is really cool. I'm not sure what album this came off of, but I definitely want to explore this. I really, really want to explore this album, because hearing them sound like this is mind blowing, but then it's different, So leave some suggestions down below in the comment section. If you're a Rush fan, I want to know what you thought about this album. I want to know what you thought about this song. And and if you're a Rush fan and you've never heard this song and you're exploring this with me, I want to know your thoughts. I want to know if you feel me on everything that I've said, or if you're like, nah, T, you're crazy, you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. Take your medication. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Go ahead and check out the playlist, because I have a whole bunch of Rush reactions. You can watch me explore this band from when I first discovered them all the way up until now. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.